Nah, it's a big day. It's a Saturday. It's March 1st, baby. You know what? March Madness has begun. Week and a half till conference tournaments start. High school basketball tournament's about to start. And the man who's got the finger on the pulse of every single thing is here to join you. He is the Don of sports debate. He is the one. He is the only. AJ Bokine.
Hey, Jack, how we doing, everybody?
Well, you're back.
I have a correction to make, Jack, real quick.
Okay.
High school tournaments have started
Okay.
as of last night.
Who's
The girls tournament started last night.
okay? Okay. So
Went to watch Homestead play Menominee Falls last night.
and
Homestead won. They go play Hartford this evening, so it'll be exciting.
you're gonna go tonight too?
Yeah, yes.
Nice. Where is it?
Hartford.
Oh, Hartford. You got to You're on a hike then to get there.
I'm taking one of my buddies. One of my buddies is taking me.
Nice. What time is the game?
7.
7:00. If you want to not only see a great girls
It'll
basketball game,
It'll be a great game. Both games are going to overtime this year, so it'll be a great game.
in the playoffs, it's winner take all. You lose, you're out, and you get a chance to meet media superstar AJ Bokine.
Thanks for the kind words, Jack. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you don't deserve them. Okay, what's going on with the Homestead Varsity boys basketball team?
But we don't play for another week.
Okay, did you play this week?
We played. We played Thursday and lost.
To whom?
Nicolay.
Close.
It was 6. We played. By our standards, we didn't play very well.
Okay.
It was a 6-point game. We were down by 13 at the half. The closest we got it was 5.
Okay.
And that was with 2 minutes left.
Did Nicolay deserve to win?
Yes, they played better than we did.
Okay. Do you feel that has your team learned something that if you guys meet up again?
If we would have come out faster, we would have played much better.
Okay. All right.
We won't play them again because they're Division 2.
Okay. That's right. They're now Homestead has to start playing teams of its own size instead of picking on the small schools.
Right. Exactly.
Good. All right. So, do you want me to pepper you with questions? You have things you want to say? What do you want to?
No, I think we'll be ready for the tournament. I'm really excited for the tournament. Keep in mind, if you're going to the games this weekend, it's $7 to get in.
Okay.
No free passes for your coaches, which
Okay.
I found out yesterday. So $7 to get.
Do the high schools now? Do they take cards or do they take cash only? What do they take?
Cards and cash.
Cards and cash. Okay. All right. So be ready.
$7 to get in. If we win on Saturday or on Friday, the game will be at Homestead on Saturday. So, and my whole thing, we'll get into this a little later in the words of wisdom, but it's a time of joy for this type of, if you're a sports fan.
Yep.
Because you just enjoy the caliber of the kids playing. Because most of the time it's at the highest level. So it's good.
Good. All right. Great. All right. One of the big things going on right now is the NFL scouting combine. Do you pay attention to that, AJ?
I don't read too much into it.
Do you watch any of it?
No.
I watched highlights and they'll show this guy just broke the 40 record or something like that. Okay, so you don't think anything about it, but lots going on in the NFL. I sent you I don't know if you were on Twitter at all.
I saw that.
And
DK to the Packers. I don't know, but
I heard some more details on it. Hang on. So what we're talking about is DK Metcalf, the receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. His name is being bandied about as in trade rumors with the Packers, and according to sources, the Packers have an offer on the table of a high draft choice and one of their young receivers.
One or
For
both?
one. They have many young. They have 5 young receivers.
I know, but I heard one or both. I heard
What?
maybe both.
Both what?
Dobbs and Wicks.
Oh, okay. Well, would you make that trade?
If it were me before the playoff game, I would have said no. But now I would.
Why with the playoff game? Because you think you need a number one receiver?
No. Because of Dobbs' concussion.
Well, why would they want him if he's got the concussions?
Because it's Seattle and they do what they want.
Schneider's done a good job with them. Love him or hate him.
Well, I think that's the reason the deal will get done. It's because John Snyder is the GM.
So you think it's going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not like it has to. It would have to happen before the draft. That's the only thing. So.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind the Eagles traded for AJ Brown before the day of the draft. So.
True. Do you think if they get him, would he have an AJ Brown type impact on the Packers?
Oh yes, easy.
Well, then it's a no-brainer to make the trade.
You win it if you make this trade and everybody stays healthy. You win the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's quite a jump. Hey. Also, then there's so the Packers make that trade. Then the next thing that's being reported is that then they'll turn around and trade Jerry Alexander to try and get some draft picks back.
Good. Jerry needs to be traded.
Jerry does need to be traded.
Have you ever seen Remember the Titans Jack, the movie?
Yeah.
Where he refers to that guy. Where he refers to that guy as Jerry Lewis.
Yes.
That's what Jerry Alexander is right now.
Yeah, but those guys, one of the two of them, straightened themselves out.
But that's my point.
I don't know. Can you see if I show you this, AJ? This happened this week. You know who that's my son. Do you know who he's standing with?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Yes. He met him, my son, in San Diego. Yeah. Jordan's girlfriend plays for the pro volleyball team out there.
Oh, nice.
And he and his girlfriend were in my son's store buying stuff.
Correction. So fiance, right?
I don't know.
He's engaged now.
Oh, he is? Okay.
He got one ring, right?
Okay. So, anyway, so you would make both those trades. You'd get rid of Jerry, too.
Yeah. I'd get rid of Jerry.
Okay. So, that's Packers stuff. Anything else you want to say about the Packers right now?
Tim covered the scouting combine, so I have to get more information.
Okay. What's his name? It made waves during the week of the Super Bowl that Josh Jacobs was saying they need a number one receiver.
Josh Jacobs has people in mind too, so that's why I just know.
He wants him to get Devontae.
Of course he does. This is his boy.
Do you think the Jets are going to release Devontae to cut him to cap space?
Yes.
So if you could have Devontae or DK Metcalf, which one would you have?
DK's a tank. I'll take DK.
DK's a head case too.
That's all right.
Okay. All right. They need you there, AJ, to get him flying right.
I will be there. I'll be making the first pick on April 25th as I'm sitting at the draft. Pick
all right.
me! Pick me, please! Pick me! That's all you need.
Also, another big rumor, NFL, former Packer, Aaron Rodgers. Have you heard this one?
To the Rams?
No. Rams re-signed. They restructured. What's his name? He's off the market.
How the Raiders?
No.
Go ahead.
Aaron Rodgers is being reported, and the New York Giants might sign him.
Why?
Because they're stupid and desperate.
That sounds like a lot of relationships, Jack.
True. Well,
That just sounds like a bad relationship,
it
Jack.
sure does.
Stupid and desperate.
But am I being honest? Yes.
Yes, yes, you are.
I mean, a couple years after that, Brian Dable got Coach of the Year. He's on the hot seat, and his GM's not doing him any favors.
No, Hard Knocks did them no favors either. Really,
Well,
it
and
kind
I
of
can't.
exposed. It kind of exposed their tactics.
I'm glad I didn't see it. I just saw the one clip where they were talking about if Saquon left, which he obviously did.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, do you think the Giants should sign him?
No.
Do you think
Uh,
anyone will sign him?
he's cooked like bacon, my friend. No, I don't think he'll be that. No, I don't think he'll be on.
I heard he's pitching the 49ers.
Of course he is. I take Purdy over him though.
Okay, that's enough. That's good. Anything else, NFL?
No, I got
Okay,
no.
all right.
Let's get
Then
into some. Let's get into some college.
basketball?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's what I want to talk about. I got a couple things. Go ahead.
Well, for those of you who haven't seen my Instagram, which is probably most of you, I was at the Marquette game the other night
Yes.
in
I
the
saw.
third row.
Yes. Show off.
It was so fun. It was so it was very nice to see from that level where the action, because you can really see the cutting, the screening, the action, the ball movement, and all that stuff.
Bowel movements.
Ball movement, not
Oh.
ball movement.
Okay.
So it was cool. It was cool.
All right. That's very cool. Um, so what are your thoughts on Marquette? Can they turn the ship around?
Sorry. Just making sure I'm plugged in.
Yep, you're plugged in.
No, I'm talking battery wise.
Oh,
Yeah, but we're good. We should be good. So.
okay. So is Marquette going to be able to turn it around and finish the
Yes,
season?
yes, and they'll beat the Johnnies.
Well, tonight they play Georgetown at Georgetown. I
Yep.
think.
Yes, they'll win the rest of their games and beat the Johnnies.
When do they play St. John's again?
March 8th.
When? So a week from today.
Yep.
When do they play UConn again?
March 5th.
They play UConn and St. John's in the same week,
Yes, sir.
and they're going to win both games.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll tell Margot. She'd be very happy to hear that.
Yeah, tell Margot.
She says, I doubt it. She's kind of down on Marquette.
Of course she is.
She's cheering for them, but she's not very confident in them at this point, right, Marg? She goes. Not only did she agree, she said absolutely. She's throwing it down, baby. AJ, you're frozen. We're on the AJ Bocchini list show. Hey, you're frozen.
I'm still here. I died.
What's going on?
My computer died.
Oh, okay.
I'm still here though.
All right. So I'll hang on. I'll switch to. So we'll just have you
with him
Yeah.
at the coach's clinic. And he was just very me. He was just very, this is the way I do things.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I was because after him he's been so good. You know, I met Wojo, even though Wojo struggled at the end. I met Wojo a few years ago, and he was just a genuine dude. In fact, Wojo, to his credit, was the first person that let me to practice.
That what?
Was the first before Shaka came in and I got all these invites to practice and stuff. Wojo was the first one to open the door to say, "Come to one of our practices." I just didn't know how to get there, so it's just been a very my relationship with Marquette has been really good for a while now. So it's been good.
Well, you damn Catholics stick together.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so where do you see how many more weeks in the regular season is there? One.
One.
Where do you see Badgers finishing? What place in the Big Ten, and where do you see Marquette finishing in the Big East?
Second and third.
Okay, well that's where they are now, right?
Yeah. Well, no, third is one.
What's that?
Marquette's in third right now.
Yeah. So you expect
Badger in third too.
Right. So how do you think they'll finish?
Number 2.
Who? Which one?
Wisconsin.
You think Wisconsin? Who's going to win the Big Ten?
State. Michigan.
Do the Badgers play Michigan again, or just that one time?
Just the one time.
Okay. If the Badgers play Michigan in the Big Ten tournament, can they beat them?
Yes, because they're too big. They're too versatile for them.
Badgers can beat Michigan, or Michigan's going to beat Badgers?
Badgers can beat Michigan because they're too big. They're too versatile.
Oh, they're too big. Okay, so Crowell and Winter are more versatile.
Winters. Yes.
Okay.
Because Crowell they both can pull Vlad away from the basket.
Yeah. Vlad, where was Dusty May before? What was the school he got into the tournament and won?
FAU.
Who's that?
Florida Atlantic University.
Florida Atlantic. Okay. And that's where that big Gomer came with him from there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about college basketball?
I do have. Yeah. I like. One team I like that nobody's talking about is as much as people don't like him, Houston.
Everybody's talking about them. They get a lot of pub.
I know they get a lot of pub, but we don't, because of the Wisconsin connections, we don't give them a lot of pub on this show.
He was insistent with the Bucks.
Yeah. No. I'm saying because of all my other Wisconsin connections, we don't give them a lot of pub on this show.
Okay.
So I just like them. I like their defensive style, and I like their scoring ability, and I like them. Maybe not to win the whole thing, but I like them this year.
Well, every year they're in the top 5 or 6 teams, and then something happens. Was it last year when 2 key guys got hurt or something? I can't recall.
Correct.
So I mean, it's just bad luck. That is, but they haven't made the Final Four yet, have they? Under Kelvin Sampson?
No, sir. It's been close, but they didn't win the Final Four.
You think they can do it this year?
No.
Okay. Well, then why do you want to talk about them?
I just think they're really good. Really fun to watch. They beat Iowa State.
Okay. All right. Anything about the Bucks?
Oh yes.
Which
they're fun to watch right now, Jack. I was at the game on when was that? Sunday.
Yeah.
They're pretty fun to watch. Kuz has been a sneaky good addition. As much as I love Chris, he's been a really sneaky good addition for them.
You're a sneaky good addition. What do you think So you like them better than you did a month ago?
Yeah, I think they'll finish fourth.
Okay. We can talk about playoffs when they get here.
Because they're a game out of fourth right now.
Last night, the Celtics were up 22 on Cleveland. I think it was in Boston.
Yes, it was. It was.
And Cleveland came back and won.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch that?
I was at the girls' game.
Oh, that's right. I didn't see it, but that sounds pretty wild.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just imagine the leads that are being blown in the NBA right now because of the pace. It's all the pace of play. You know, that's all it is. Really.
Last night, we tried to watch a little bit of Memphis was hosting New York Knicks.
Who won?
Memphis was up. I don't care who won. It was unwatchable.
Was it just terrible?
It was
The
horrible.
product?
The Knicks, that Jalen Brunson's a little bitch. All he does is dribbles into people and throws up the ball at the basket, thinking he's going to get.
Oh, foul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Man, I wish I liked him because he still sure does well. What about Luka?
Luka's killing it right now.
He's not killing. He can't. He's shooting his way off.
I know, but I mean, that's all. Well, that's all they talk about, though, is Luka and LeBron now on Sports Center. So
I know. I'm already sick of him.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Enough about that. Anything? All right. But it is time. Yeah. It is time,
Yep.
AJ, for AJ's advice and words of wisdom.
All right, everybody. So we all know that. We all know that it's March Madness time for us as coaches. But the key to our success, and this can sound cliche, Jack, and I know it is, it's the joy of the kids. If the kids are having fun playing the game, we're doing something right. If they take it too seriously, we're doing something wrong. And that's not just us as kids, it's us as parents, us as adults. You know, it's the key to our success is if there's joy in the game after the game is over, then you're doing something right. The whole thing is like, today's whole thing is like, find the joy in this time of year, man. We got March Madness, then we got Easter, then we got all this stuff coming up. Just find the joy in this time of year. Let the kids' expressions just have joy in it because it's going to go by quick. I was telling my 16-years that the other day. If they lose, they're done. Their careers are over together. So just find joy in the time you spend with your teams, with your families, with the people around you. Just find some joy in it. And even small amounts of it. It doesn't have to be a big amount. Just find it so small. Find a small amount of it and pass it on to somebody else. Because we can make this world a better place if we find a little more joy.
I love that. Why don't you bring a little joy to my life instead of agony all the time?
I do.
Yes, you do. All right. Well said, Don AJ. You're right on.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So this week you don't play till Friday.
Friday and Saturday. Well, Friday, and then if we want to play Saturday.
Right. One game at a time, Shifty.
Yeah.
Do you know who you play yet on Friday, or someone have to win the ticket?
We play the winner of Hartford and South.
Okay. All right. Well, exciting times, AJ.
And then the winner of that plays the winner of Oshkosh North and Bayport.
Bayport? Where the hell is that?
In Green Bay.
Okay. I never heard of that one.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I learned something.
Yep. And if you could just send me the link when you're done with it, it would be awesome.
All right. Will do.
Sounds good.
All right. Another good job. Good advice. Find the joy. Joy is a great word. People don't use it a lot because there's not enough of it, I think. So, anyway, anywho.
Spread the joy, Jack. Spread the joy.
Spread the joy, not the manure, AJ.
Right, exactly. All right, brother.
And remember, if you are like the Giants and you're stupid and desperate, that's not a good relationship. That's my words of wisdom.
Yeah, right. Get out if you're stupid in this. Yeah. All right, buddy.
All right.
Have a good one, everybody.
AJ Boki.